On Ascent, the professional controller meta has always been revolving around Omen and Astra, but the reality is that Viper can also be a viable pick if you know how to use her utility properly. Today we'll show you how you can play Viper on this map effectively for your ranked games. As always, let's talk about the defense on A first. On this site you have two walls you should use. The first one will allow you to push down B main with a teammate and cover top mid. If you need to fall down, it will help you too. The second wall you should use is this one. It'll cover three important chokes: main, tree, and bottom mid. Make sure to use them both during your defensive rounds. The best spot for your poison cloud is on main, to combo with your wall and your mollies, completely cancelling the push of your enemies. When defending the B site, there's only one wall that's valuable. Come in lane right there and place the wall so it denies vision from enemies jumping on site. It'll greatly help you when you play around the boxes or back site. Your smoke will go main, slowing down the attackers on their way in, but you can use it aggressively too, in eco rounds for example. But go inside it and be ready to recover your smoke when you hear enemies nearby. The smoke will disappear and your enemies won't expect you to be inside it. Using your ultimate on defense will make your life so much easier, and allows your team to focus on the other side of the map. For example, you can use this one on A, and this one on B. Both will expand down main and scare the enemies away from your site. Let's now talk about attacking Ascent A site. You want to come into this corner and throw your wall, making sure it covers the door properly. Heaven will be walled off too. The only gap is behind the generator, but don't worry because you can easily molly him and spray him down like this. This position becomes a death trap. Pushing mid is a bit tricky when playing Viper on this map, but there's a nice way to make it work anyway. First, you need to throw your poison cloud bottom mid like this. Then walk up with your team, pick it up and throw it in front of you as I do. It has to cover anyone peeking from CT. We recommend you use your wall to cover the defender's sight lines from the site itself and use your smoke for mid. When you decide to push B with your team, come at tiles in this corner first. The wall needs to cover both market and CT. When you get into the site, be careful to clear the log's cubby, someone could be standing there. Also, this wall denies vision from Killjoy's turret, usually placed here, which can help you get into the site silently without triggering the bot. Playing attack post plant situations is made a lot easier if you have your ultimate available. This spot on A will make it very difficult to retake from garden. On the B site, you should pop it in lane or on the backside. Both are deadly. A very small amount of players actually know Viper lineups on this map. By learning them, you'll become one of the elite Viper mains. On the A site, if the spike is planted in front of the generator, come against this green box and align the snakebite indicator with the right of this vent like this. A normal left click will send it right on the spike. When your team plants the spike around dice, you want to come to the same corner. This time aim in the middle of this metal stick as I do, just like this. On the B site, you'll need to go very far away from the site, leaving your team alone, which might not be a good thing. Here are the lineups anyway. When the spike is planted behind the boxes, you need to stand in this corner and look up until your snakebite indicator covers the right window like this. Simply throw it and it'll perfectly land on the spike. The second best plant position in this corner is covered by this molly lineup. Stand in the same location as the last one and align your snakebite indicator in this corner in between the two rifts in the sky. Left click and it'll land right here. As always, when you use your post plant lineups, make sure to leave your poison cloud on the spike, dealing a lot more damage to the diffuser. If you enjoyed this guide, make sure to check out our other Viper guides. The playlist is on the right. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and leave a like. We'll see you next time.